Hey guys, welcome back to another Diecast review. This time we are looking at the 1/50th scale Peterbilt Low Boy hauler from First Gear. Now I bought this model to display with some of my other heavy duty equipment, something I can put along the back of this trailer. And just from the box alone, you can see that this is a very long model. I believe it's something over 17 inches in length, so you need to make sure you have enough room for it. To unbox it, very simple. Pop open the sides and just pull out the packaging. Go. Then you got to just pop off the top right here, or I guess the side, or whatever you want to call it, and then there's your model. So we'll pull out the trailer, pull out the actual truck cab. Oh, and then inside here you can see that there are some additional pieces of wood and whatever, little couple accessories. And it does have one of these picks right here found right there. So I'll finish unboxing this and we'll get back to the review. So we're going to look at the main truck first. And now that it's out of its package, we can really start to soak in all the details. So I'll give you a little tour of it so you can see from the front, the sides, the top, and of course the back. I will mention this is a very lightweight model, which suggests that it's primarily made out of plastic, which is not a big deal because it's a very good quality of plastic. You can see all the chrome trim is very shiny. The wheels and tires look realistic. It rolls extremely well. The decals and paint are excellent. They're all placed in the correct spots and very sharp. Speaking of decals, when I was purchasing this, I did not notice this Komatsu logo here on the door. Not a big deal, except for most of my heavy equipment is Caterpillar, so I guess that means I'm just going to have to buy some more Komatsu products, which is, I guess, a good problem to have. One thing I really like is this clear amber light right here. I'm always a fan that they're clear plastic and not just painted, and this is probably the best one I have of any model in my collection. The doors, of course, open nice and wide, and the cab is very detailed. So the hood does open, but not steep enough to stay up. But when you do look inside, you will see an extremely good looking engine, right? And my favorite part to this whole truck has to be these rubber accordion style hoses right there. Okay, there we go. So these ones right here, so they are flexible and they do move. So yeah, you can see from the back, it just looks cool. So yeah, the main truck is awesome. Oh, also this does move right here, the hitch portion, and underneath it also looks excellent. You can see some good detail in the drive shafts as well as the transmission. So these parts right here, which are some of the accessories, this just clips onto the front bumper right in here. And then that, I guess, clips on like so. So, I mean, it all depends on how you want to display it. So that's the main truck, and let's move on to the trailer. So the trailer has just as much detail as the main truck itself. These boards right here, as well as the checker plates here, they all have a texture to them, so it feels pretty good. You can see some more rubber hoses right here, as well as the brake lines for the air brakes back here, which is cool, so you can see those move. Again, rolls extremely well. One thing I just found out is these little, I don't know what you want to call them, these little supports. I don't know if you can see that. So these pop out, right? So I'll move a couple of them like so. Anyways, the purpose of these is these extra boards that came in the accessories, they sit on the sides, like if I can get it on, like that. Anyways, the point is that if you have a vehicle with some wide tracks or big tires, that it just widens the footprint so you can haul it around, which is pretty cool. So you can haul some or display this with some bigger equipment as well, and then they just slide back in place like that. Now, one thing that's pretty cool, and perhaps one of the main features, is this tongue right here does come off. And to do that, all you do is push this little pin right here, push, pop, pulls off, and then this hose will pop off as well. So, like so, right? And then you can take the ramps, pop them down, and now you can load your, whatever, your loaders or whatever you want on there, and then put them back on. The hard part really is just this hose. So pop the hose back in, there it goes. And let's see if we can do this with the my view. Pops back on, and just like that, we're back to normal. Now we're back to normal, like so. So a very good design. The back of the trailer, again, looks good, right? Good lights, wide load, again, very sharp decals. The bottom of the trailer, it's pretty darn good, I think. You got everything you want to see. So let's put it together and I'll show you what it looks like all as one. So there she is, all put together. I think this truck looks fantastic just the way it is. But to top it off, I think we need to put some sort of vehicle on it. And since I don't have a Komatsu vehicle of any appropriate size, I'll put on my Caterpillar 963D track loader. And it fits perfectly. I just love the way that looks. There's all kinds of, equipment you can put on there and look just as amazing. So in terms of my 1/50th scale collection, this has to be one of my favorites, and I highly recommend it. So yeah, if you liked the video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like to see some more videos, and as usual, thanks for watching.